Am I being detained or am I free to go? You're not answering my question. Being suspicious is not illegal. Was it illegal for me to be over there?
No.
Is it illegal for me to be here?
No, it is not.
Okay, so why are you questioning me? What is the suspicion of crime? No, there is no suspicion of crime. Being suspicious is not a crime.
If you fail to provide identification, then you're going to be placed under arrest.
I am. For what?
Until we figure out your identity.
Welcome back to the channel. Today's video takes place at the University of Maryland, where a man doing absolutely nothing illegal, simply standing near his car, using his phone, somehow became suspicious enough for police to initiate contact, escalate the encounter, and ultimately detain him without any articulable suspicion of a crime. And as usual, when asked the simple question, am I being detained or am I free to go? The officers dodge the answer, rely on vague feelings and personal impressions, and eventually demand identification with no legal basis whatsoever. Watch as those tasked with enforcing the law stumble over their own words, contradict themselves, and attempt to use authority in place of actual law until their narrative completely collapses on camera, forcing a quiet and embarrassing retreat. But before we begin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment sharing your thoughts on an interaction where suspicion is treated like a crime.
What's your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, Sean Jones.
And your badge number?
119.
Thank you.
Yep.
Am I being detained, officer?
No, I'm just asking you some
Am
questions.
I being detained or am I free to go?
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
You're not answering my question. Am I being detained or am I free to go?
I'm just trying to figure out, this is suspicious to me.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just asking you what's going on.
Being suspicious is not illegal.
For me, though, sir? Thank you. No, it's not. But
Okay.
it was, like I said,
So I don't have to answer your questions unless you're detaining me.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
You don't need to know what's going on.
Well,
Am I breaking any laws? Do you suspect me of breaking any laws?
I don't know what's going on. Like I said, you were just halfway down the block.
Okay. Was it illegal for me to be over there?
No.
Is it illegal for me to be here?
No, it is not.
Okay,
But like
so
I
why
said,
are you
it's
questioning me?
suspicious. I'm just trying to figure out why you're here. Do you need help with something?
Did I ask for help?
No, you didn't.
Did I flag you down?
No, you didn't.
Okay. I don't understand what the problem is.
So this gentleman was parked at the one.
Can I get your name and badge number, please?
I'd like to hear the story from my partner real quick.
Well, you're here in this situation. Can I please have your name and badge number?
You can stop talking for a minute. That'd be great.
So he was parked at the one building. I saw his car, lights on, and he was standing outside of his car. Not a big deal, didn't think too much of it. The way when I came back down, I noticed the same vehicle, and now he's standing over here. Just kind of on his phone, lights on, no, I can't see anybody inside the vehicle, and then it just looked suspicious. As to why I'm here, so I'm just trying to figure out, do you need help? Is there something that we can help you with? Or is there a reason why you're parked there or parked at multiple spots on the university and then not by your car? Just kind of...
Okay.
So. And then can you take your hands out of your pocket? So
I'm not answering any questions.
Perfect. So we just need some ID and we'll get going.
You don't need any ID unless you're detaining me.
Nope.
Are you detaining me?
Nope.
Am I free to go?
No, you're not.
So I'm being detained.
We're giving you a lawful request to provide identification.
You're requesting my identification. I'm saying no unless you're detaining me.
We're giving you a lawful request for identification.
It's a request. I have the right to say no.
I'm ordering you to identify yourself.
You can't order me unless you're detaining me.
Until we figure out what's going on.
Am I being detained?
Provide your identification.
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Provide your identification.
Can I have a supervisor, please?
Here I am.
Great. What is the suspicion of crime?
My partner just told you we don't need to go over it again.
There is no suspicion of crime.
My partner.
He admitted that suspicion is not a crime. Being suspicious is not a crime.
no, it's not.
Have I committed a crime? Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
I have no idea.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
I don't know.
Do you suspect I might be about to commit a crime?
Actually, you know what? I will say this. Based on your behavior, most people that aren't up to anything wrong will usually say, I'm not
Right, but most people aren't aware of what their rights are.
Hold on, listen. And all you would have to say is, well, this is the reason why.
Great.
But you haven't done it.
I don't have to.
But that's why I'm asking you. So now, my sergeant has asked you to provide your identification.
And I said no.
Identification.
Do I need identification?
No, you don't. You don't need your card. So let's start with your full name and date of birth.
You can call me good citizen.
That's not going to work.
Have I broken any laws?
Listen, here's our plan. We're going to identify you.
Not unless I broke some laws.
We're going to run you for warrants. If you're good to go, we're going to ask you to move along.
What am I being detained for?
If you fail to provide identification, then you're going to be placed under arrest.
I am. For what?
Until we figure out your identity.
No, you're not allowed to arrest me unless you have an articulable suspicion of a crime that has been, is being, or is about to be committed. So am I being detained or am I free to go?
We ask for your identification.
That's not answering my question.
Provide it.
I already said no. Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Now you are.
Now, what am I being detained for?
Well, I don't want your phone to get lost. I'll pick that up.
Don't touch my phone.
Okay, then it can stay there.
That's fine.
Listen, we're not trying to be difficult here. We're just asking for some identification. That's all.
That's
Your
great.
activity here on a college campus
Yep.
right now is very suspicious. given
That,
the time of the
and
day.
what crime is being suspicious?
Your activity is being suspicious.
Okay, and that's a crime how? Because you find my activity suspicious, I have committed what crime?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out now.
So this is a.
Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
I do not have my permission to search me.
I'm patting you down for weapons.
Okay, I have no weapons on me.
What's this? Is that a vape?
Yes.
Okay. Patting you down for your protection and mine, sir. You have no form of identification. Who's the vehicle registered to?
Not answering any questions.
Okay, perfect. Why don't we have a seat then?
In the end, this video shows something all too familiar. When there is no crime, no law broken suspicion becomes the only excuse used to justify an unlawful detention and demands for identification, instead of clearly explaining a legal basis. The officers repeatedly dodge the core question, contradict themselves, and escalate the encounter simply to preserve authority. This is not about attitude or cooperation. This is about understanding and following the Constitution. When a citizen has to repeatedly ask, am I being detained or am I free to go, and still never receives a clear answer. The problem is not the citizen, it is the people tasked with enforcing the law. If you believe encounters like this need to be documented and exposed, hit like, subscribe to the channel, and share this video so more people understand their rights. And don't forget to leave a comment letting us know whether you see this as a lawful interaction or just another example of authority being abused under the guise of suspicion.